This is Hung Over Hand Right, and this is the UFC Paris Gane versus Spivac preview show.
Patty.
Yeah, I said it wrong. Sorry. Before we get into this, if you enjoy MMA content, mainly UFC, but we'll call it MMA, and you like people that drink beer, like, do you like drinking beer? We like drinking beer. Like and subscribe.
Just bros.
At HOR Podcast on Instagram, at Hungover Handwrite on TikTok. And we're going to do just the main card, 6-fight main card. Lots of Frenchies on this one.
Frenchies.
Lots of wine and
Cheese.
pasta.
Cheese.
You ready?
What else they have over there?
Eiffel
The big tower.
Leaning Tower of pizza.
They
That's
have
in
one of
Italy, I thought.
Oh, yeah.
They have the Eiffel Tower.
All right, we're back. I knew they had the Eiffel Tower. Is the Pisa one's not in?
I thought the
France?
Leaning Tower of Pisa is in Italy or Rome.
I
or
think
something.
that's
We'll
an
get back to
Italian
you on
thing,
that
huh?
one. I don't know.
Pizza and Lamborghinis.
Yeah, they probably got those. Expensive,
Okay.
everything.
I'm excited for this one.
All right. Main card, first fight. Volkan Oezdemir versus Bodgan Guskov.
A.K.A. Anthony Smith's long-lost twin brother.
That's exactly what I was thinking when I was watching him. And
That's what I said.
Dude, he
Mean
looks just like
Anthony Smith.
Yeah. This was supposed to be Azamat Murzakanov, who beat Dustin Jacoby in Kansas City. This was supposed to be him. And I'm not exactly sure how long ago. You know how long ago Bodgan took this?
I do not.
Sure.
I
I don't think I found anything on it.
I don't think it was like last week, but it is technically short notice.
And it's his debut.
Yeah, which is insane.
Volkan Oezdemir, no time, 18-7, coming off a loss. Fighting out of Freiburg, Switzerland, 33 years old, 6 feet 2 inches tall. He's a member of Killcliff FC, I believe. Bodgan Guskov, 14-2, has won 4 in a row. From Uzbekistan, fighting out of Russia, 30 years old, 6 feet 3 inches tall. And if you just see him from like the back, it literally is Anthony Smith.
It's
Back piece.
when I first
Bald
looked
head.
this guy up, I was like, what the f-? I had to double check to make sure I had the right name typed in.
It just auto corrected the
Anthony
Bodgan
yeah,
Guskov.
yeah.
And he's 205 too. But
He didn't really. How tall is he? Like 6'3", I want to say.
6'3".
Yeah, 6'3". He doesn't. He's not real thick though.
no,
I thought he looked a little small for a 205er, but I guess he is 6'3".
I mean, he seems to be a pretty good counter striker.
He fucking just yeah.
He looks pretty comfy, like slipping and ripping.
I saw one where this guy kind of lunges forward and he just steps back and just bap,
Yeah.
hook, dead, done.
He likes that. He likes to slip the jab, uppercut.
He likes keeping his hands low, too.
As I say, he gets a little cocky sometimes, but
Yeah, I put literally keeps hands low, cocky as fuck.
the thing that really kind of worries me, and obviously we don't have any stats on him because this is his debut, but I saw a couple times where he just easily got singled, snatch single, and it looked like Rob Font, like
Yeah.
just straight on his butt.
Is Oezdemir going to do that though?
I don't know.
I think he tries to strike.
I put someone's getting knocked out in this fight.
Oezdemir,
I can see that. I would give him probably the slight grappling advantage.
but he just doesn't use it.
He does not
And-
use
and
it.
He's terrible off his back.
Right.
You put him on his back, he's fucked.
Yeah,
I
I put that. Yeah, Oezdemir has trouble with the wrestling defensively. You know, he's got power. He's going to stand and bang with you.
Yeah, I mean, Volkan. God.
I was going to say he's playing with fire if he does. I mean, Ozdemir's he's like kickboxed throughout his whole MMA career. I forget
Pretty
for what
much.
organizations, but
Oh, like
no, like actual kickboxing.
Oh.
He's like 5-0 as a pro kickboxer, I want to say.
he looks like he's on roids in that picture.
But like he looks juicy right there. I mean, ever since he's joined the UFC, he hasn't kickboxed, I don't think. But
he can't.
well, if his like contract was up or
Oh,
what,
yeah.
you know. But before that, he
Holy canceled
Super
fights.
Combat World Grand Prix 2014
Yeah.
kickboxing.
that kind of shit.
Yeah, I mean,
So he's not a chump when when it comes to the striking.
he
but
used to be he had a few like the Misha Serkinov knockout. I mean, it was like 20 seconds or something. Like
Good his record again, dude. It is so like
up and down,
peaks and valleys, dude.
Yeah. I mean,
See right there, he won 3 in a row, loses 3 in a row.
Well, his debut was OSP.
That racket one was bullshit.
Wins 2, and now he's what? Off the year he lost and 1 more? He beat Paul Craig, I guess.
And even his last loss against Krylov, he's winning that fight.
Yeah, Krylov
he was hurt real bad in the first round.
Yeah.
He had him like on his heels the whole fight after that. And
Volkan gets wobbled and dropped quite a bit.
And then Krylov definitely hurt him and wrestle fucked him the rest of the
I don't remember
fight.
the Paul Craig fight for some reason. I know
that's when Paul Craig was like mean mugging him, got in his face, and then like, just pulled guard immediately.
Yeah, but
Paul Craig he touched him up on the feet early. He touched Paul up on the feet early, and then Paul just started pulling guard and trying to get him to come down there.
I guess I don't remember that. That's when I didn't watch that one at all.
But the Volkan he still hits hard, but he's just too slow, and he doesn't throw straight punches very often, and he has to make like a big movement to get into range, and then he throws hooks.
Yeah.
Which, when I watch him, I'm like, you could like throw straight punches into range, but instead he tries to like jump into range and then throw big hooks.
Written down, he pushes forward with looping punches. And that's where he gets rocked. I mean, he's a tough guy. He's shown toughness in his fights, but he gets himself in trouble when he does that shit.
I think Bogdan touches him.
Here's one thing about Bogdan that I like a lot.
Is it Bogdan? Is that how you say it? Bogdan?
One of the
Bogdan?
two. But
Bogdan.
Guskov.
What I like about old Goosey is
Gus.
This fight right here. This L.
Look at the fights the guys had.
That's why. He lost to a guy who's 33-8 when he was 10-1. I like that because instead of him coming into the UFC and then getting that vet lesson, he got it before he got to the UFC.
Right. I know, that jumped out at me too. I was like, holy shit, that guy fought a shit. Who is that guy?
Vyacheslav Vasilevsky.
What a name.
I mean, with a record like that, you got
36-9 now.
Slava.
So he's, what was it, 33-8? So he's 3-1 since then.
Yeah.
I don't know much about this guy, but point being is
he's not a pussy.
No,
he's not a chump.
And yeah, Bogdan got knocked the fuck out by him, but it's like a good guy with a good record.
9-1
instead
versus
of coming in 6-0 and then finding out.
Yeah.
Right.
I like that. And
because I thought just like face value on paper, I thought that kind of might be what would happen until I saw that.
Right. And it still might.
It could,
but
Volkan's
just slow as shit, man. That's the one thing that
there's definitely worse guys to fight on your debut. Like worse as in not good for you.
I went the other way. I got Volkan winning.
See, I don't know if I'm picking Bogdan.
I picked Volkan just because he's a vet, he's tough, and he throws bombs. And also just the way Bogdan fights, he keeps his hands down all the time, and he gets hit, but he definitely wants to counter, which might come into effect if Volkan, rushes him, something like that, blitzes him and gets caught. But
I feel like Bogdan has the style to really hurt a guy like Oezdemir, but I'm just not seeing it here, I don't think. I think I'm leaning Volkan also. Let's look at the odds.
Oezdemir's got to be the favorite. Towards the top.
Minus 152 Volkan, plus 132 Bogdan. That makes sense.
I don't know who wins though. Is the thing. Depends on if Oezdemir gets caught, like super early.
Yeah, which he has before and he's come back, but he also hasn't and not come back. So I think that
it's hard to pick these debut guys because you don't really know shit about them.
That line I think is like the exact line that to me there's no value on either side. It's a little too much for me on the favorite Volkan, and it's not enough on Bogdan personally. And as far as method, I think I'm leaning decision, actually.
I thought so. I wholeheartedly believe someone's getting knocked out.
Really?
Yeah. just watching. I watched a couple of Bogdan's fight, and then obviously we've seen Oezdemir and stuff. I watched his last fight, even with Oezdemir's tough, dude. Like,
yeah, he's tough. Yeah,
because he had Krylov hurt, but Krylov cracked him and started wrestle fucking him. But he was still staying in there. It was a close fight.
Yeah,
but I don't know. I think I don't know. I guess it could be I'm just ride with the vets too a lot. So
no. That's me.
I ain't no vet dick rider like you. But
I think I'm gonna pick Volkan decision personally.
I'm not mad at that.
But as far as betting, I mean, that's
Price.
the thing. You think it's gonna be a finish? I kind of think it's gonna be a decision. So it's like
I wouldn't
it's
bet
hard
on
to pick either way.
Yeah.
probably stay away from it.
Yeah. I mean, has it moved at all? So Volkan opened -175. He's moved down to 152. So people are putting a little bit on Bogdan.
I wouldn't even want to parlay that at all.
No, it's just too risky.
It's a big question mark.
Yeah. It's a pass for me probably, unless there's just an outrageous number on something. It's a pass.
Same.
Votes. I bet this is
Oezdemir all the way.
well, yeah. 435 votes, 68% Volkan Oezdemir.
By knockout.
66% of those by KO TKO. That
I
makes
want to
sense.
know.
I know the people.
I want to.
all your bot accounts that you made.
I want to know how often that's right. The Tapology votes.
That'd be a cool.
Yeah, we need to
stat.
go back and look. Or we need to find somebody to just get every Tapology vote that's ever happened.
And see what their win loss is.
Yeah.
See if they're full of shit or not.
I mean, it's as far as the votes. I mean, it's a big sample size, so it's like
Yeah.
some people may be like, oh, I don't trust that because it could be skewed by a fan base or something. But it's like usually the votes are more than that too. That's only 435. It's usually the big card. It's like 700 something.
Yeah.
So it's like that many people.
This also might be two of the coolest sounding names.
Yeah.
Bogdan Guskov versus Volkan Oezdemir.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
And No Time, kind of an underrated
No times,
nickname.
yeah.
Anything else there?
Did
No, sir.
Stay away.
Did Guskov have a nickname?
No.
He didn't.
No, I don't think so.
Me and Anthony Smith is what I did.
Anthony Smith's twin brother. That's so weird, dude. It looks just like him.
Next.
Yeah. Yeah.
Next up, a really weird one that I just do not understand why it's on the main card. Yanis Ghemmouri versus Caolan Loughran.
The Desert Warrior versus the Don.
Yeah. Ghemmouri, 12-1, fighting out of France, 28 years old, 5 feet 9 inches tall. Caolan Loughran, the Don, 8-0, fighting out of Ireland, 5
This
feet
is a main
6
card
inches
fight.
tall. Yeah, that's the UFC believes in one of these two, and I'm thinking it's Loughran because he's out of Caolan, which is Darren Till, Tom Aspinall, Mike Grundy. That's that gym in Liverpool.
The Desert Warrior. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, but
They're
he's from
deserts.
France.
Yeah,
so
there are deserts out there.
I don't really like either of these guys that much. To be honest with you, like watching them, I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
Like,
Like for the Caolan Loughran or whatever it is, the Don.
yeah.
I put that he reminds me of a robot.
Yes,
He's like stands stiff.
bored, in like up his
Flat-footed.
ass up to the top
Yeah.
of his head. I mean,
He's a robot, but he will literally a rock'em sock'em robot.
Yeah.
Stand right there and just throw
and the
haymakers.
arms like
Yeah.
elbows touching his hips,
Yeah.
like
And he throws them. It's weird.
He looks like our logo.
yeah, pretty much. I mean, he's got like, to me, he has like a good feel for like punches coming at him, and he can like he's good at slipping to the side. What he's not good at is like pulling his head out of range, because his head only moves like an inch because he's so stiff, and then he gets hit. And
And then it pops like way back
no, I didn't even know.
because it's a rock'em sock'em robot.
Well, yeah,
I put like he's super strong for his
Yes.
size too.
yes,
I also called him the mini Ivan Drago
yeah,
because a couple of his fights, he was fighting I want to say somewhere in Greece or something like that. Or
he's a Cage Warrior guy.
Yeah.
Cage Warriors.
They were in Greece, and everybody was like chanting his name, and it was the whole crowd's going insane, and he just absolutely starches this poor bastard. Just, I mean, robot style, just and walks away, just like one of those walk away knockouts.
This Hazen guy, Dylan Hazen.
I think it might have been that one.
Yeah. He has been fighting 5 years.
Yeah, 2019 was a debut. Okay, here.
2018. That stupid fucking ad blocks it.
That's amateur.
Oh shit, it is.
Yeah.
Oh goddamn.
No, here's
9-2 is an amateur.
His first 2 opponents, combined record.
Pro.
Yeah, 0-70.
70?
Yes.
Nah.
Yes.
Oh,
and
wow.
I saw something I've never.
0-70. 0-31. 0-39.
And I saw something I've never seen before on Tapology. When you click on these guys, read this right here.
Holy shit.
Has purposely participated in bouts with no reasonable path to victory, displayed lack of competitive effort, and unjustifiably matched against far more skilled opponents.
So they're just going in there.
Wow.
They are like paid to lose and or take dives and or just.
And then
my.
down here, record ineligible MMA. Bout has been flagged by Tapology for potential issues with legitimacy.
So these guys are taking dives.
Yeah, these guys are.
And then
0-39.
And that's wait, what did I just do there?
Unbelievable.
I've never seen that.
I've never even heard of that.
I don't know.
Wow.
Oh, here we go. So that's Reese Street, and then Will Cairns.
Oh, it's the 0-31 guy.
Yeah, Will Cairns 0-30. He's 1-42 now.
He won one.
But look at all the ones that they flagged for him down here.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Record ineligible.
BKFC.
Potential.
When this is over, I want to watch a couple of these and see how bad it is.
Yeah, Bout has been flagged by Tapology for issues with legitimacy.
I mean, which that doesn't mean. Okay, so hold on.
But they're basically saying he's matched up with just like people that are way out of his league.
Right, but
over and over and over.
Why does Tapology even care to do that? Like, it doesn't do anything to the other guy's record, or you know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know.
Like, what's the point in doing that? Like, how does Tapology gauge whether it's legitimate or not?
That's a good question.
Just opinion?
I don't know, but I am glad that they do that. Just so you.
I just wonder, like, what it's based off of. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, I mean, it's probably.
I mean, if the guy, like, look, there, I saw a lost retirement, tap due to strikes. Like, you know, you see a guy fight and he gets like tapped, you know, like it's like touched up a little bit and like goes to the ground and like immediately just.
Probably that.
You see sketchy shit like that.
All of these fights, this guy's gotten stopped in the first round.
Oh, 100%.
First, second, that one is the
Liam
third
Wilson.
round.
That's
nice.
That's the English Wilf.
It is.
Oh, wow.
How the fuck did they get matched up?
And
BKFC.
How did it take till the second round, Liam?
No shit, dude.
I think this is him, unless it's a different one.
There might be a
Where's
lot of
his-
Liam Wilson.
But he fights bare knuckle.
You say where he fights out of?
United Kingdom.
United Kingdom.
His name's Liam Wilson.
Yeah.
I feel like he would have more fights on there if that was the English Wilf, right?
Surely.
Maybe
I'm
it is.
sure that's a pretty common name.
Liam
so
Wilson?
It could be somebody else. Anyways, tangent.
Dude, unbelievable, though.
Yeah.
That is just pure insanity. And
But
those were his first two
fights,
fights.
0-70 combined record. But then he went to Cage Warriors and became their champion. And Cage Warriors is about as legitimate regional scene as it gets. I mean,
Yeah.
7-0 or just 9-0 his last fight, 10-3, 5-0.
Hassan Abbaszadeh. Oh, no. Wait, hold on. Hold, please.
What?
He went on to fight a 3-5 guy, an 0-0 guy, 1-0 guy. Really, his last three are his only. I mean, 5-0, 10-3, 9-0.
Yeah, he's only 8-0. You know.
No. I mean, like.
I mean, they built him.
I guess
for
being
sure, but
4-0 fighting a 1-0. I mean, that's not. I don't know.
I mean, it's better than 0-39.
That's a huge step up.
I mean, I'm definitely like these guys here are legit. Top three for sure. So, yeah, these first two are kind of bullshit, but he made up for it. Kind of. I mean, there's probably worse.
Someone help me remember because I'll forget. I want to watch those guys after this.
Okay, we'll keep this tab open.
That's so crazy.
Unbelievable.
So
he looks like Clem's younger brother.
the weird thing is he's got a younger brother that looks exactly like him. That's an amateur. But this Yanis Ghemmouri guy, he he's kind of hard to figure out because some of his, like, one fight I watched, he just kind of had like a outside kicking fight for like 3 rounds and just didn't show anything. And then the next 2 I watched, he was like offensively wrestling.
Yep.
And like has pretty good top pressure and decent like cage wrestling, like wall wrestling. But he's the far less physically strong person in this fight.
Oh, definitely.
And what's his fucking name? I can't remember these guys' names now. Loughran, he is a actually good ass wrestler. Fucking brick shit house.
He definitely looks
good
the part.
takedown D, and
That
very
dude
heavy
is
on
fucking,
top.
yeah, he's shredded.
Yeah, that the Desert Warrior guy. I watched one fight where the whole fight he was just looking to counter,
Yeah,
and then the next fight he's taking him down, wrestling. I kind of put he's decent everywhere,
yeah,
but he's definitely smaller stature.
yeah.
Not as strong as
His striking style, I'm not a massive fan of.
What's the height of these boys?
5'6" for
135ers.
Yeah, 5'6" for Loughran and 5'9" for.
God damn, he's 5'9".
And is
Kimura.
this at featherweight or
I
bantamweight?
think it's 35. Yeah.
Bantamweight, yeah. Yanis, I mean, the way he does the Muay Thai, you pick the lead leg up, you're light on the lead leg, but he does it at like a rapid pace. I mean, he bounces it like
Constantly
so
up and down.
fast. I mean, it's crazy. And then he does a lot of like, he sticks both hands out and like tries to like control your hands. Like,
Right.
I'm not a big fan of that, but I actually think it might help him a little bit here because Loughran, like his punches come from such weird angles and shit.
Yeah.
That if you can like have a better read on where his hands are going, it might help you out. And you might, I don't know. We'll see. I'm picking Loughran to win, I think.
I did too.
But I think decision is pretty much not a lock, but like pretty close to it.
What are the odds on this?
Minus 305 for Loughran.
Damn.
Plus 255 for Ghemmouri.
Yeah, yep, exactly.
Damn.
That's, I think the UFC wants Loughran they're putting him on the main card, so they believe in him, but he's just so stiff, man. He's got a head of fucking steel.
Yeah.
It's a huge, like it's a
Big ol'
steel
head.
statue.
Yeah.
Like it's huge and fucking doesn't move. But I do think he's going to win this fight. He is explosive on the feet. Mm-hmm. Like, and he has, aside from his like uppercuts from his hip, when he throws straight punches, they look good.
Oh yeah,
And he's fast.
I'm more of an uppercut from the hip kind of guy.
I don't know.
gunslinger.
I don't know if he's Darren Till taught him that or something. I don't know. Tom Aspinall.
But he is a damn robot though.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I think as far as betting, I mean, we have one prop. What is this?
Loughran decision.
Over under 2.5 minus 115. Over 2.5 minus 115. I like the over.
Yeah.
I think over 2.5 is not bad. Ghemmouri did get he had a couple like scares with the chokes, like guillotines a couple times, but I don't know. These are 35ers. They're both super green. Like
Yeah,
you can tell.
I will say with Ghemmouri in his fights, he did get hit. He took a couple good shots, and he definitely wasn't fighting. He fought some good guys, to the level he's at, but I don't think they definitely didn't look like this guy. Didn't look as powerful as this guy does.
Right.
So I don't know if he's going to be taking hits like he did in those fights
No.
with this guy.
Loughran is definitely the more comfortable in the exchanges guy. Like Ghemmouri looks like if someone starts coming forward at him, he is like out of there as fast as he can. He's not gonna like try to circle off and counter like fucking Sean O'Malley did, type of thing.
Damn, he fought a 11-4 guy when he was only 3-0.
Yeah, I mean Brave, UAE Warriors and Brave, those are both decent organizations, but
Sparta Fight Series. I feel like I've heard of that too. And Lion.
Lion Fight they do Muay Thai too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we'll look at the votes, but this is a really tough one because they're both debuting. And
Yeah, both. Is that the first like debut on a main card ever?
No.
Well, I know I'm sure it's not, but can you think of another one?
I mean, yeah, not well.
On a main card.
Prado.
Those are both debuts.
No, not both.
Prado's
you talking about both though?
Both these guys are debuts.
Well, no, but
correct?
are you saying both guys?
Yeah.
I mean,
It's kind of a
I'm sure there's been some other ones, but yeah, I don't know.
Nothing to come to my head.
Yeah.
it's a weird one.
Yeah.
467 votes, 83% Loughran, and 70% by KO/TKO. Yeah, I'm not seeing that personally.
Yeah, the more we talk about it, I think Desert Warrior might be going to sleep.
Really?
Could be.
Yeah.
I mean, Loughran's definitely going to get in the pocket and be okay with hanging out
With
there.
his
Yeah.
big head.
And
Yeah.
just watching Ghemmouri too, it seemed like he definitely game plans as whoever. He's not like the type of fighter that fights usually the same way and will have a little bit of a game plan. He definitely picks a game plan and it's like, okay, for this guy, I'm gonna stick it to the outside.
It's also weird to have a guy like you say as the traditional like Muay Thai kind of light on the front leg, but then
Yeah.
he'll go and offensively wrestle the next
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah. That's it's hard to kind of gauge him.
Yeah.
And I mean, full disclosure, I watched I think 3 of his fights. I didn't go back and like watch everything, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, picking Loughran, but I'm thinking decision. You're going knockout.
I didn't have a method at first, but the more we've talked about it, I think Loughran might knock this guy out.
Judging off of
The Dawn.
these votes right here, I'm not real confident that Loughran by knockout is going to get you much value.
Yeah.
So, and the money line's kind of absurd too. Like,
Yeah, he's already
Minus
a heavy
305.
favorite. Like,
I don't know. This might be a segue too. Or for me, I like the over 2.5. Minus
I agree.
115. It's okay, but I'm not going to be looking to be like super aggressive with this one.
yeah.
Could be a pass.
Debuters,
completely.
man.
Yeah.
You never know.
Anything else there?
0-70.
Nah. That's nuts.
I mean, experience, you know.
Yeah.
Next up, this is a good one. Benoit Saint-Denis versus Thiago Moises.
The God of War.
The God of War,
That's
Benoit
the name I was
Saint-Denis.
waiting
This
for.
is the guy that was the equivalent of like a Navy SEAL in France. Mm-hmm. 11-1. It's won 3 in a row. Fighting out of Paris, France. 27 years old, 5 feet 11 inches tall. Thiago Moises doesn't have a nickname. Super lame. 17-6, 1-2 in a row. Fighting out of Sao Paulo, Brazil. 28 years old, 5 feet 9 inches tall. He's a top team guy.
I think this one's going to be a banger.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. One guy is like clearly the more technical in every aspect, and then one guy is just much more of a dog,
Yeah.
and just like I'm gonna run my head through a brick wall to
And keep going.
do whatever. And obviously, I'm talking about Benoit Saint Denis
Yeah, he's
being
tough
a brick
as
wall guy.
he's tough as nails, dude.
And his fucking numbers. Now he had that fight with his debut against Zaleski dos Santos where the ref let it go 2 rounds too long.
He got
Yeah.
his fucking ass beat.
Yeah.
It was
I
it was scary.
And that skewed these numbers a lot, but
Like,
look at
he-
his strikes absorbed on here.
He ate
it's
so
crazy.
many shots that fight.
It's 6.14 strikes absorbed per minute versus 3.9.
Jeez.
I literally think it's from that one fight.
That's what I'm saying.
It
It's,
had to
it's
have been.
heavily skewed because of that. Now he beat Ishmael Bonfim his last time, who was the one that kneed Terrence McKinney, and
Yeah.
everyone thought he was like next fucking big fuck, you know?
Yeah.
And then got fucked.
Yeah. And that was just Benoit, like, just throwing 100 body kicks in a row and then shoving him up against the fence and just being, like, the bully. I mean,
Did you guys see Benoit's fight where he was getting calf sliced, but turned it into him knee barring the guy?
I did not.
I didn't see that
This
one.
guy, it wasn't UFC obviously, but he is getting calf sliced. Like the guy is about to grab him, like he's on his back with the whole setup. He's trying to grab him to pull him back to finish it, and Benoit just grabs the other leg and just literally falls into a knee bar
Shit.
while his leg is being calf sliced. He wins by knee bar.
That's crazy. Ibaka Trushek.
It had to have been.
His record at the time was 38-34.
Holy
Wow.
fuck.
What are these guys?
I don't understand. Yeah.
Psychopaths.
Benoit, I mean, he's the type of guy that he just like, you're not going to break him.
No.
Nah, he's
And he's
literally
gonna find a
tough
way.
as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put the exact same thing.
Now, on the flip side, Moises he's a pretty technical striker.
Dude, he's
and
kind
he's
of
good on the ground.
He's great on the ground. Like his past, like however many wins are by sub of different variations, but he's kind of solid in the striking department.
Yeah.
Throws a lot of high kicks, a lot of like kind of
He's-
like question mark style kicks.
He's like very by the books striking.
Yeah.
Like it's like good, like 1-2s.
But if you put him on the ground, you
He's good there,
better
too.
watch the fuck out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
He
he's
beat
got
Bobby
some.
Green.
Yeah.
He's got. I was just about to say he's got wins against some big names.
Michael
Like,
Johnson.
Yeah, that Michael
Kurt
Johnson
Hollowball
one.
just won
he
tough.
beat Hurt Hollowball, but lost to Jason Knight.
That's odd.
That's that MMA math, you know.
yeah. When did he lose to Jason Knight before that? Had to
Yeah,
be.
it was early in their career.
I like Jason Knight, dude.
Wow, way down there.
That one even in the UFC. I like Moises in this one.
I picked him as well too.
But
I think I'm gonna go with the
Benoit is
the dog, like the literal
he's
dog.
so tough, man.
No, he's a stud, and I like watching him. His nickname's pretty sick.
I think
Skill for skill, though.
obviously he can get caught in a sub or knocked out.
I don't know if
Probably a sub.
Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna
But
catch him on the feet.
I
guess
mean,
could,
if he doesn't get subbed, he's gonna break Thiago. I think because Thiago.
fuck.
I mean,
I put Thiago's tough, and he's been around. He's a vet. You know, he's seen some
He's
guys.
had a lot of UFC fights.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think he's tough, and I like him. I don't know.
he's the more skilled.
Can you pull up
100%.
Thiago's record?
17-6.
This was short notice. This Alvarez one, and I'm a big Joel Alvarez fan. That one was ugly.
Yeah.
He elbowed him like 10 times in a row. Islam, I mean, he's had a tough go. Obviously, Islam and Alvarez, and they gave him a step down, and then Ghemmouri pulled out, and then they brought that. Remember fucking Melky Costa, the guy with all the weird Scott Jorgensen shit going on? That was him.
Man, he's kind of all over the place too in the win-loss.
Yeah.
Lost to Dariush. Probably got Kurt Hollowball cut after he beat him.
Yeah.
Dariush
loses
was
twice.
his first fight in the UFC.
How the fuck you gonna lose 2 in a row and then come back and beat Michael Johnson and then Bobby Green right after that? And then Alexander Hernandez, who's not a chump.
See,
Those are 3 nasty wins in a row right there.
That's what kind of worries me with him is like with Saint-Denis, you're like it's 100% effort every time, no matter what.
Yeah.
And then you got Thiago, who's a little bit kind of up and down. But again, the more skilled guy is clearly Thiago Moises, which kind of makes these odds surprising to me. I thought Moises would be kind of a big favorite or a decent-sized favorite. Minus 105 Moises, plus 115 Benoit. So technically, well, I guess
Both minus.
Moises would be the favorite. Or actually,
No, he's the dog.
no, yeah, Benoit's the
Yeah.
favorite. Oh, that just moved to 135
Yeah, it
as
did,
we
yeah.
speak.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I mean, really, whoever you think is going to win, I mean, do it now because
Yeah. It's
actually, maybe if you think Thiago's going to win, maybe wait because we just saw Benoit jump up, so you might get a better price on him later. If you're wanting to bet Benoit, probably do it now.
Does Moises get tired of him just walking through all of his punches and try to initiate a takedown?
Yes, for sure he's going to try to wrestle, I think. Because I don't think he's going to just piece him the fuck up on the feet. Bad enough to like.
But the shots he does land, he's just going to eat and keep going. Probably.
I mean, obviously at some point he's going to get chin checked, but these guys they're so much younger than I thought.
He has gassed his ass off too. I just remembered that. I forget the fight.
Thiago?
Yes. No. Benoit.
Oh.
He is gassed a lot.
You're not talking about the one.
It was up against a cage where he got stopped.
Was it the bad one?
Maybe it was his debut
Zaleski?
fight. I think it was, but it was like, hold on, where's the round 2, and he was already like dog ass tired.
Yeah, that was.
I don't know if
debut. I want to look at the stats of that fight because that was like one of the most disgusting like things to watch ever.
Yeah, he got fucked up. But he was just so tired, man. I mean, I know getting hit in your head.
He got hit. Total strikes 167. Significant strikes 149.
And we're talking in a matter of 6.5 minutes.
Yeah.
That was round 2, like early round 2, wasn't it?
No, was it?
I think it said round 2. Yeah.
Decision.
Oh.
Yeah.
What the fuck fight am I thinking of? Maybe. Okay, never mind.
Think of somebody else.
No.
You're not talking about he won that.
No. So that went to a decision. Maybe I'm thinking of the ref stopping it like for the next round, and I thought it was the end of the fight for some stupid reason.
Oh.
I was going to say he's never been knocked out or subbed.
Should have been the end of the fight, probably, whatever it is.
Yeah, it was brutal.
But, yeah, it's a tough one. I mean, as far as method, I mean, I don't know.
This
Somebody
is
get
another
finished? I don't think Benoit, I mean, he may get subbed.
I was going to say if there is a finish, maybe Thiago by sub, but it's hard for me. I don't know.
It might be one of those. I don't know. I picked Moises, but
For me, there's not been one single clear-cut winner.
Right. I'm leaning Benoit.
I kind of want to as
you
well.
better bet him now.
But he could just one fuck up and he might get choked or heel hooked or Thiago's won by every
don't
sub.
Don't fucking heel
imaginable.
hook him.
yeah,
Don't try to heel hook him. He'll knee bar you.
yeah,
Okay.
Don't calf
slice.
slice him.
yeah.
Tapology votes, I kind of got a peek of it, and it's shocking, honestly.
Wow.
534 votes, 82% Saint-Denis. Now this fight's in Paris. He's from Paris.
Okay.
I don't know if that has
That's
an effect on it,
disrespectful
but
right there.
I mean, the highest percentage of victories, 47 by decision. So they're kind of not real sure how he wins. 23 by KO, TKO, 22 by submission.
Sub? He ain't going to sub Thiago, right?
He won by sub his last fight. He has 9 sub wins.
Whenever I see a Brazilian black belt, I just like, nope, they're not getting sub. Never.
Andre Muniz.
Should never happen.
Andre Muniz. Great.
Charles Oliveira.
Great black belt. Yeah, not anymore. Anything else there?
Next.
Moving on.
Be careful with that one.
Yeah. All right. William Gomis versus Lucas Almeida. This should not be above the last one, but we'll just forget about that. William Gomis, Jaguar, 12-2.
Another cool name.
He's won at least 5 in a row.
He's on a 10-fight win streak currently.
10.
He lost his first fight ever and has won every fight since.
Oh, wow. That sounds like Wai Li Zhang. 26 years old, 6 feet tall. Lucas Almeida, 14-2, coming off a loss. 32 years old, 5 feet 11 inches tall. I like watching Lucas Almeida fight, but the results have not gone his way.
No.
What I like about him is that he throws in combination, and he likes to do 2 or 3 with the hands and chop the low kick after, or throw the body kick. He likes to end his combos with a kick, but he's gotten like really hurt really bad a few times. And
I'd put that he gets a little sloppy sometimes at the end of combos.
Gomis, I wouldn't call him chinny by any means, but he got caught, and I want to say it was his debut fight.
yeah,
He got wobbled several times.
like his UFC debut.
I believe so.
Against Jarno Aarons.
Yeah, he's good striker,
But
can get chinned.
Yeah.
He-
He is.
I watched a couple
He's
of
a
his
pretty
fights.
nasty striker.
He's like Ciryl Gane. I mean, he literally looks like the way he fights
Yeah.
is like Ciryl Gane. Maybe not as much switching the stances, but not like very bouncy, moves good, like sees punches coming pretty well.
Yeah.
But doesn't really like throw a ton of volume or hit that hard.
Yeah.
He's hard to hit. Mike Trezano couldn't touch him. I mean,
Yeah.
he was just swinging at air the whole time.
I like Trezano.
But he doesn't. Him being William Gomis doesn't really make you pay a ton. It doesn't seem like he's kind of okay with like touching you up for a decision.
This is another fucking weird one, man.
Yeah.
Shit.
I think now. I mean, Gomis again
Southpaw.
fought Trezano in it was an open stance fight, and Trezano couldn't find him. I mean, he did take him down at the end and threatened a sub, but that was like third round.
That would be my game plan if I'm fighting
Right.
Gomis all day.
I like Almeida, but I think I'm going William Gomis by decision. Just because he's hard to hit.
Yeah, I think he can point him.
I went with Almeida. Just because Gomis can get chinned. He sometimes, it's almost like, because he used to fight in like that, I forgot the name of the promotion, but
Cage Warriors?
Is that the...
Or UAE Warriors.
The ring style?
Oh.
Maybe, hold on.
It's like a boxing ring. They're fighting MMA, though.
I'm talking about someone else, about the 10 in a row.
Kind of like Pride.
But he's pretty close.
That might have been, I don't know, maybe Aries FC?
Something like that. But I watched him a couple times where like he was piecing this guy up, good kicks, and then all of a sudden he left his hands down and got rocked. But I put that he recovers well. Like he's
17, 19, and 2, 17 and 27. Them boys just fight all the time over there, I guess.
They don't give a fuck. Jeez.
I go 0 and 2 and I'm out. Like,
yeah.
You wouldn't stick it out for 17
I'm
and 27.
0 and I'm out. You know? Like,
yeah.
I have one canceled bout. Yeah, I mean, it's a hard one. Almeida he doesn't strike me as like a guy that can put a big wrestling, like, wrestling game plan on somebody.
Right.
He's pretty fucking skinny.
I think he needs to, though, somehow.
He needs to.
I think Gomis is going to... I think he's going to touch him up. And just basically outpoint him.
Almeida, 0% takedown accuracy. I mean, he's only had, I think, 3 fights in the UFC, but...
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just watching. I think Almeida probably going to make it dirty. I think he's going to try and make it dirty. Because his last fight, he pressured the fuck out of this. Or maybe not his last fight. The fight before that.
Trezano or Sabatini?
God, they couldn't get him a fucking fight there for a minute.
Trezano. He pressured the fuck out of him. Him and Sabatini went back and forth talking shit. And Sabatini said, there's levels to this bullshit.
I said Trezano fought Gomis. I was thinking of Francis Marshall. That was what I was talking about. Francis Marshall couldn't touch Gomis.
Yeah.
Almeida was touching up Trezano, but he got clipped bad early.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why I was like, he gets sloppy, but he throws with intent to fucking hurt people.
Again, I like his. I mean, he hit Trezano with a nice, like, kind of short overhand, left hook to the body, chop the low kick. I mean, just bang, 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 like just traditional, like tie pad, like crush the pads. Like, I like that shit. So,
I bet the odds are pretty even.
I hope he wins.
Where the fuck is it?
Plus
minus 160 Gomis, plus 140 Almeida.
I'm leaning Gomis, but again,
I don't love that price.
These are tough.
Honestly. Like, I'm picking Gomis by decision, but I'm not a big fan of that price. Over under minus 115 at Bovada, by the way.
Do what?
At Bovada. Bovada's the only book that has the over under. So you think Almeida by what?
By what, idiot?
I didn't pick an exact one, but I don't know. I think he might chin him. Chin him.
I hope so.
Chin him.
I like watching Almeida, even though he looks like kind of like a crackhead that be living on the streets a little bit. But votes.
Wow.
Damn. 517 votes. Again, this is in Paris.
Petty.
He's from Paris.
Yep.
87% Gomis. 83% by decision. That's too wide.
Where does he train with Gane and them boys?
Yeah.
He does?
Yeah. With Fernand Lopez.
I mean, if you're from there, who else are you gonna train with? You know,
yeah,
might as well.
I mean, yeah, they got all the UFC guys at that gym.
Yeah.
I don't know. Does Fiorot train there? She might. I'm not sure.
I like her. I just go ahead do the breakdown of it.
I'm just curious now. boxing squad. That's not it. I don't know.
When do you
Anyways.
train for your MMA fights? The boxing squad.
Yeah, it's like, oh. We're a big jiu-jitsu team.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a traditional BJJ school.
Drysdale affiliate. Anything else?
These are all tough picks, dude. I'm
They're
leaning
tough.
Gomis decision,
Yeah.
but
So is the rest of France.
I mean, the over-under at -115, I don't hate the over at all there. Like, just
if Almeida had
take
more
the
of a wrestling pedigree, 100%. But like you said, I don't think he's a guy that's going to be able to implement a full-on fight-long game plan to do that.
No, I mean, 0% takedown accuracy.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's necessarily shot a bunch of takedowns. I didn't watch all those fights, but
Well, hopefully not, because it's 0.
yeah. I mean, 71% D by Gomis. That's pretty solid. All right. Co-main event. Namajunas moving up to flyweight against Manon Fiorot. Manon Fiorot, the beast, 10-1.
Manon Fiorot.
Won. At least.
She lost her first fight ever and has won 10 straight.
Okay. Well, and so you're right on both.
Pretty
somehow.
much, kind of. They're both on a 10-fight streak.
Okay. Fighting out of France, 33 years old, 5 feet 7 inches tall. Namajunas, Thug Rose, obviously, 11-5, coming off a loss to
Esparza.
just
She
who shall not be named.
And what's bad is her and Pat, I gotta sneeze, they doubled down on their shit game plan.
Yeah, like
They just doubled
yeah,
down and
right.
said, "Yeah, she fought a great fight. We went in there and did everything we want." It's like, what?
You didn't do
No,
shit.
you didn't do nothing.
by the way, she's from Colorado, 31 years old, 5 feet 5.
Okay, I know she got.
Carla she's just a fucking. I mean, she's like a heavy bag, dude, but not even heavy.
She doesn't even need to wear gloves. Carla.
No, she doesn't.
She just goes in there and wrestles.
Yeah,
And
and she's super slow.
do you think fucking Rose didn't know that?
That's
But real quick, I know she got into the UFC at like 2-0 or 3-0 or some shit off of Tough, but she's only 11-5.
yeah.
She's been fighting forever, it seems like.
Let's see. 2 in 2022. No, 1. She had a grappling match too, and she lost.
Oh
that.
yeah, I saw Jillian up there. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, oh.
One
okay.
fight in 22. 2 fights in 21, both against Wiley. 1. I mean, she didn't. No reason to have a big layoff after head kicking her.
Her
in
big
10
claim
seconds.
to fame is beating Joanna back to back.
Yeah. 1 in 2020. 1 in 2019. 1 in 2018. 2 in 2017. 2 and yeah. So it's
Go all the way down. So she literally had 3 fights. She was 2-1 going into the Tough House.
Yep.
Yeah.
Are they counting those 3 fights there as wins on her record?
No, I don't think so. It says
That's why it says exhibition?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. 11-5 just seems like I feel like it'd be more than
Yeah,
that. But
especially being like one of the goats,
Right.
At strawweight.
way off topic, real quick.
Okay.
That's the same thing I thought about Chris Weidman, like former champ, but he's only fought like 15 times.
Yeah.
and he's like 40.
But didn't he win the belt at like 8-0 or something?
Something
9-0?
stupid like that. It's just weird how some people like. You got your Mount Rushmore of fighters, and some of them are
I mean, like
30
a lot of
plus
them.
fights, and then there's some of the people
I
that would
mean-
consider the best have only fought like 10 to 20
I mean,
tops.
Stephen Bonner wasn't one of the goats, but like he only fought like
Not very many
19 times or something.
Yeah.
Like,
I think that just is like an attribute to the sport being so young. Like the sport being as
Maybe.
young as it is, and you're getting said goats, or people in the argument, except for the ones that are top, Mount Rushmore guys. But
back then there probably wasn't as much as you just couldn't go find a fight.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
And there wasn't as big of a pool of prospects. I mean, now you got Ruzaboev, who's fought like 40 times, and he made his debut in the UFC. Like,
Right.
There's just
Doesn't also Chidi have a crazy record? I think he's fought a fuckload too.
has he?
We're going way off, but
Yeah, we'll come back.
her
to
record just completely threw me off.
that.
GD's 22-9.
And how do you say it?
I say Manon.
Manon?
I say Manon. but I
Manon
don't know.
Fiorot?
You guys go for that.
She's how old? 33, and her pro debut, she was like 28, 5 years ago. So she didn't make her first fight until 28 years old, roughly, and loses it, and then goes on to not lose ever.
Yeah, and she's beaten some names. Like she's beaten that Mayra Bueno Silva, the one that they're talking
and
about.
Then Tabitha Ricci right before her.
Yeah. Caitlin Chukagian.
Jennifer Maya Chukagian. Did you watch any of her fights?
I watched a couple.
She's a good ass striker.
Oh yeah, and she's also the
She does. I put down. She does the Holly scream. Is what I put.
Yeah, but she throws
good, clean, straight punches.
And
mixes
she throws
it up
hard
with
too.
A lot of head kicks.
Yeah,
she kicked Ricci right in the head.
Oh yeah, I
want to say her UFC debut. Yes, she kicked her like Gaethje Poirier style, where it like wrapped around the back of her head, wobbled the shit out of her, and then she kind of stumbled, got back up with the fence, and then just teed off like Chuck Liddell, Tito Ortiz style.
Gosh.
That's 2 fight references to describe one of her fights.
Wow,
That's pretty.
Must be that good.
She's dude.
Yeah, she lost her first fight to Leah McCourt, and hasn't looked back since.
That's a tough first one.
But dude, isn't that crazy
Leah
though?
McCourt was
your pro debut at 28 years old.
Yeah, she had to. Was she not like some sort of judoka or something?
I honestly don't know. And she only went 3-2.
IMMAF World Championships. What the hell is that?
IMM. Some amateur shit. Yeah, World Championship Amateur MMA.
In Bahrain. They wear shirts.
Huh.
And she only went 3-2 in that shit.
Yeah, that's horrible.
And then said, we need to turn pro now.
Yeah. I mean, I just don't. I don't know about her, man. Like, I'm just not really like seeing just like the world class like next superstar.
I don't think she is, but she's really fucking good on the feet. I think.
Yeah.
Enough to keep up with Rose. And she likes the front little side kicks.
Yeah,
little teep kicks to the legs.
Yeah, she loves to break your knee.
But she will also kick you in the fucking head.
What I do like about Fiorot is she's like almost strictly straight punches.
Yeah, I was just telling Chad, dude, super clean, just straight down the pipe fucking punches.
And when you're fighting like a Jennifer Maya and these girls that who else?
Chukagian,
Chukagian, yeah, I guess not a great example, but like when you're fighting Jennifer Maya, who's like has to get into range, has to like crash in there, and Tabitha Ricci, who's tiny as fuck, just shooting them straight punches as they're like intercepting them as they're coming in, works well. I just want like, obviously you never know with Rose like what.
That's what I put. What are we gonna get from Rose?
Man, I'm just after the title fight, dude. I'm just burnt out on Rose. Dude.
Like the best version of Rose can handle her.
Oh, 100%. But like Chad said, we don't know what we're going to get out of her. Are you going to get an absolute just fucking lay an egg Carla Esparza Rose, or are you going to see a Joanna Rose?
Yeah, like that's why I picked Fiorot to win. Because I just don't know. I'm kind of like you. I'm all over Rose. I'm
just kind of like,
okay. You know? You fight once a year, and it feels like 5.
And it's a 3-rounder.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
That is in Magnon's favor. I think
maybe, but you don't think the Chukagian one was close? I mean,
has Rose fought a 3-round fight in the past 5 years?
I mean, maybe not, but like what's the importance of that, though?
Because you have an extra 2 rounds to get your shit going. Yeah. You don't have to implement your, say your game plan or whatever the case may be. You don't have to
not everything's so rushed.
Right. You don't have to go as
that's true. But
if you because you see title fights all the time, like people are okay with losing. They'll take a round off. Like they're okay. They're like, oh yeah, you probably got me on that round. We got 4 more to go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But obviously the head kick.
I wasn't talking from like a cardio aspect. Or
no, but but even like the second Wiley one was close, but I don't remember her like being way down going into the third.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm gonna go with who I know at their best is better, even if we might not get their best. So I'm picking Rose.
No, Rose is the logical. choice for sure.
If we get the former champ Rose,
but something about
that's why I'm feeling.
Rose she's at her best is much sharper on the feet, in my opinion, than Fiorot. I'm not as impressed with Fiorot striking as you are. I don't think.
I think Rose is definitely she's smoother on the feet.
Yes.
Yeah,
and I could see that, but something about Manon, she throws heat.
Yeah,
she does have some pop in her punches and kicks.
Rose is just gonna have to not do what everyone else does and just crash in. She's gonna have to feint and
God, she's 5'7".
Just try to set traps so where Fiorot's swinging where Rose is not.
I think this is going to one of two ways. I think one, you're going to see a lot of kicks from both sides and not really any engagement with the punches, and they're just going to be fucking around at range for a long time.
Yeah.
Or it's going to be somewhat of a banger.
If the first one I could see more because
you know what I mean, like a little kind of a leg kicky.
And if that's the case, then I regret my pick because that means Rose is not trying to she's probably not sure of herself.
And I think she's okay with fighting like that sometimes. Yeah. I don't know if she's got that killer instinct anymore.
Sometimes it seems like when you watch Rose, she's like, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like how her facial expression is outside of the cage. I feel like that's how she's starting to fight. If that makes any kind of sense.
She just needs to grow her hair back. Do something different, just change it up. You lost your last fight, grow your hair back.
Yeah.
Let's hold new you,
Yeah, like the whole thing, the fight where she knocked out.
Find a guy your own age.
Wei Li, and she's like, I'm the best.
Yeah.
I'm like, you beat her, you're the best, you became champ and all that, but.
She shitted her up the next time, too. I wouldn't say shitted her up, but it's
not
a great term anyways.
But she fought well, but to me, I'm like, the best doesn't fight. Like, when I think of Rose...
She knocked you on out, too.
Oh, no, I'm not saying she's not great. Off. What I'm saying is the feeling I get with Rose.
No, it was the hook that dropped her.
The feeling I get with Rose, I'm like, I feel like, sure, she fights once a year. To me, it feels like a 5-year delay. To me, you're the best fucking fight. You know, get out there and defend your shit and strut your shit.
She just, I don't think she is just great with the attention. She just likes fucking doing her little gardening thing with Pat, and she talks about that on Ariel's show sometimes, where she gardens in her
little gardening thing,
fucking yard, and she doesn't like anybody looking at her.
I wish I could say how to say her name.
Fiorot.
Manon. Petit from Petit.
Filet mignon.
She's got the skills to not get finished on the feet or just completely outclassed, I don't think. Yeah. She might lose a striking battle, but it's not going to be holy hell.
She's also a giant too.
Like a one-sided and Rose is going up for the first time.
She's jacked as shit.
Yeah.
Mignon?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm hoping Rose up 10 pounds because she's not. I don't know if she has a super hard time making straw weight, but I'm hoping that going up adds a little bit of pop to her punches.
Yeah.
Or them bigger girls.
No.
No?
I don't.
You don't think?
I think it's different. It may be a little bit, but it's not going from 85 to 205,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going the Beast.
I'm going with Petty.
I'm going Rose.
I bet the odds are insane.
Lee close?
No.
You don't think so?
I bet Rose is a heavy favorite.
No.
What?
Fiorot minus 192.
What? She's the favorite?
Viva la France.
Former champ going up.
It literally just went down to 183.
What the fuck?
So it's coming down a little bit.
Well, I don't like that at all. I bet on Rose after seeing
Again, these women's fights, a lot of times they're fucking razor thin, lay motion. No.
Yeah.
But, a lot of times they are, and,
that was
if it is the kicky little thing,
I think
it
that's
could
what we're gonna
be
see.
a fucking split.
I think we're going to see a kicky split decision.
So the value, if that's the case, is clearly on Rose at plus 158 now.
I don't know if we're going to see, actual... I hope we do. I hope it's a kickboxing just crazy...
How? Bovada. How is this the over on this minus 115? That's crazy to me. If I had Bovada, I would hammer the over.
Yeah.
I think.
100%.
Rose, she's a kind of a fucking lunatic, but kind of breaks, just not even in a fight. But the point I'm trying to make is that she doesn't like quit. She doesn't get finished. Yeah, like
no. Unless she gets slammed on her fucking head.
Unless she gets pile drived on her head.
But my point is that the over, like, Fiorot can take a fucking shot.
Oh, yeah.
And Rose is hard to put away. So why is that minus 115?
It's going to a decision.
If you have Bovada, hammer that over, in my opinion.
Hammer.
And I am just completely shocked that she is the dog, Rose. That's insane to me.
That moved again.
It did. Even more heavily favored for Manon.
Let's go France.
No, I'm sorry to all of our French listeners out there.
Every time I click on it, it just changed again. It changed, and I clicked on it, and it went back. So I don't know what's going on there. But either way, Fiorot's a decent-sized favorite.
Dude,
little surprising to me, because to me, she's a little bit unproven. A little too unproven for that number, at least.
I mean, go back to her record one more time, real quick. Manon. I mean, she beat Ricci. Who was the other one after her?
Chikagan.
Myra
Silva.
That one looks really good.
And then Chikagan. I mean, those are three solid names right in a row.
Jennifer Maia took a couple rounds off of Valentina. At least one, right?
Yeah.
I think she won one or two. Yeah. I
don't know. I'm going with France.
I like France in this one too, dude.
The French beast.
But if old school Rose shows up, I say old
prove
school,
me wrong, Rose.
Rose of a couple years ago.
604 votes, 71% Fiorot.
That's crazy,
82% by
they
decision.
Are really loving this chick. I'm not that confident, but I'm leaning that way.
I didn't think it would be that egregious.
I never thought in a million years Rose would be the dog in this.
Yeah, it seems like maybe the Paris thing, because former champ going up a weight class, like
in her backyard,
and yeah, like that's. But I'm just saying, like, former champ fighting the 33-year-old who hasn't fought for a belt. Like, you would think clearly Rose would be the most people's pick, or
100%,
the majority of people. But
that's kind of shocking
for Manon. She has nothing to lose.
No,
go out there and fucking just
maybe
swing for the fences. Dude.
She has a title shot to lose.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't. I don't know.
But she is older, so it's
right.
Like,
she's already 33.
So it's now or never. She has kind of a lot to lose, I guess.
Fuck it.
I'd go 8
Dylan's switching to Rose.
You only got one shot, one opportunity.
This is everything you ever wanted.
One moment.
Just go capture it. Don't let it slip.
Don't let it slip.
Yo.
Okay.
Anything else there?
No.
All right.
That's it.
Any more 8 Mile quotes? All right, main event. Ciryl Gane.
Hopefully he put down the PlayStation controller.
Yeah.
Quit playing FIFA.
Yeah. At least get the new game. He's fighting Serghei Spivac. Ciryl Gane, Bone Gamin, 11-2, coming off of a fucking embarrassing, horrific attempt of grappling.
It's just...
Fighting out of France, obviously. 33 years old, 6 feet 4 inches tall. Serghei Spivac.
A fucking polar bear.
Give me that.
The polar bear, 16-3, coming off of 3 wins in a row, fighting out of Moldova. 28 years old, 6 feet 3 inches tall.
Dude, part of me thinks Spivac will just do what he's going to be a polar bear.
Yeah,
I'm serious. I think he
polar bear Derek Lewis.
I think he could just maul the ever loving shit out of Gane.
I think we might see it. I picked him.
Really?
I picked him. I know John doesn't like that.
Gane's fucking hard to. I mean, I know John Jones just
fucked him.
Got his hands on him quick,
but he threw a jab and grabbed him.
But Gane's he's hard to get a hold of. I mean, obviously 5 rounds is a long time to do it, but this one's tough for me.
Dude, if Spivac gets a hold of him, man.
Gane, the narrative that he doesn't care at all, we will find out. Because if he does care, he will have done the shit that he doesn't enjoy doing, a.k.a. the grappling.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, he got embarrassed.
I would literally duct tape his ass to the fence and make him, just you're staying on the fence and trying to not get taken down.
If he just was like, I was just happy to be in there, whatever, I'm just going to keep striking in the gym, then he's fucked.
I'm just going to keep striking.
He's fucked, if that's the case.
Do you think, I know we really are hard on him for the John Jones fight, but I think part of it is John Jones is just that fucking good. I mean, they had to have.
I don't
Francis
think
did it to him,
Stipe is
too.
going to have a
To
great.
Gone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Francis ragdolled
not
his
like
ass.
that, though.
He didn't
But
finish
Francis
him
is-
like that quick, but he ragdolled his
He
ass.
is
Decision. What? No, did he something?
It went 5 rounds.
He
I
went
think.
no. It was a decision because Francis isn't known for taking people down and subbing them.
That fight kind
Yeah.
of pissed me off too, because Francis is supposed to be the scariest guy ever and just doesn't give a shit, knocks everybody out, and he goes in there and
Oh, my knee hurts.
oh, my leg, I'm gonna wrestle.
And he fucked him up.
Wiley picking him up fucked his leg up, I think.
Yeah, probably.
Go to Spivac's record. Right
See,
quick.
There's some ugly times
Some questionable losses.
on here.
16-3.
His debut was Walt Harris, and he lost to him.
Oof.
I mean, Walt beat Ty. What?
Yeah.
Lost to Walt. Lost to Walt Harris. Beat Ty. Lost to Ty Burra.
And then the one good loss,
Aspinall,
is
yeah.
Aspinall.
That, yeah. I mean,
Hardy, Sakai, Derek Lewis. That's not like that. They're not Ciryl Gane. Obviously, Gane beat Derek, but I don't know, man. It's just
he beat some dangerous guys though. Derek Lewis and Tai Tuivasa, two of the dangerous.
yeah. Yeah,
I'm kind of like you. It's kind of like, fuck Greg Hardy, whatever. But
I like Spivac, and obviously I like Ciryl Gane. If anybody's ever listened to our podcast,
if I-
they would know that. But
my heart wants Gane to win, but my brain is telling me to pick Spivac. But I'm not the
your body is telling you yes.
My balls are
But I'm not the most intelligent person in the world either. So
Spivac,
there
the
is
polar
that.
bear.
Big facts.
But you know what they say? Listen to your heart when there's nothing else you can do. I don't know where I'm going. And I don't know why. Oh,
I mean, that was the best insight we've ever given on the show. I mean, honestly, like if you only listen to one thing, make sure that's it right there. Minus 175 Gane. This has been out. This line's been out forever, and it's
opened at minus 300.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
But it wasn't. It jumped to 200 quick, but then it's been real slow on the way down.
Polar bear's
Dude,
coming. Polar bear's coming.
I like Spivac, man. The polar bear is coming.
He's hungry.
He's gonna
so
eat him
hard.
asshole first.
He's definitely not gonna just like if he doesn't get the first takedown. I don't see him just giving up on it.
I know. I don't see a world in where Gane does not get taken down this fight.
Yeah.
I really don't.
Gane's going to look like a baby seal.
Ow.
Spivac's going to eat him.
The problem with Gane is, he's a big physical specimen, but he doesn't fight like it. And, and part of me, I like that in some ways. I like the movement. I like the footwork.
I love watching him fight.
I like how
Oh, yeah, he's crispy on the feet.
he's hard to like read. He throws weird shit, but
Yeah.
he's not. He never will just sit down and just crush you with a two.
Right.
He's never going to do that.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the part of the problem. If he sat down on a punch and dropped Spivac,
Get a Gane record.
that would change a lot, I think. But he just
God,
doesn't.
he is a
do
fucking
that.
freak of nature, dude.
Yeah.
He's
It's
gigantic.
insane.
Jones and Ngannou.
So let's see. His debut was JDS. Is that correct?
No, Bozer
Oh my
in
God!
South Korea.
No, they're further down.
Oh no, you're right. I mean,
Won by arm triangle,
yeah,
dude. His third fight ever was in the UFC.
yeah. Well,
Fourth
he
fight.
was a kickboxer, I think, too.
But you know what I mean. Fourth MMA fight ever was in the UFC.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty insane.
I mean, if we're talking about who has more scalps on their fucking whatever the saying is resume,
JDS, Rosenstruck.
Volkov, Derek Lewis, tie. I mean, they both have tie. But
he beat up old ass. That was old JDS. Like, that wasn't. I mean, it's still JDS, and he could still knock your shit out, but that was JDS, like,
Still
on his way out the UFC door.
Yeah, that wasn't the prime.
I mean, that's still better than losing to fucking Tybura.
I would agree.
I like
would
Tybura.
And Walt.
I like Tybura, but after Tommy Boy literally just waltzed through him, just hopscotched his way to a win.
He literally played hopscotch, and at the end he went,
Yeah.
He made that shit look so fucking easy.
No, I mean, I think you guys convinced me, honestly, because
Oh, really?
it's 5 rounds of just not.
Polar
I
bear's
just don't
gotta eat.
think. But, I mean, fuck. We thought Aljo wasn't going to give up on the takedowns either. But
It's a very good point.
Yeah, true.
I think I'm going to lean Spivac, but I'm probably not going to bet on it because my gut's kind of telling me gone.
Spivac's never gone 5, I'm assuming, right?
No, I mean, he was supposed to.
Maybe if he doesn't get the takedown early, or if he does, if Gane can survive, maybe get to his feet, or at least make it to the next round. Once it gets into those deeper rounds, that might be where Gane can put him away.
He's been to decision 3 times.
3 rounders, though, right?
Yeah. So, I do trust his gas tank, I think.
Because Gane's not Spivac. We're not talking about John Jones. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's not going to John Jones him.
And that's what...
Gane is good at keeping range, and, he's real elusive.
That's why this number kind of surprised me, because I really thought that stylistically people would be like, oh, shit, like, you see what John Jones just did to him?
Yeah.
But Gane's still the favorite.
But maybe
like
there's a lot of
favorite.
people saying what I kind of just said, that Spivac is not John Jones.
Yeah. That's true.
Which is crazy to say because that was his only fight at heavyweight, but...
Yeah.
I'm leaning Polar Bear. I would much rather see Gane win and redeem himself.
Again, we're in Paris, but
Paris.
632 votes, 69% Ciryl Gane, 77% KO TKO.
Really?
I don't think I see that.
I think it's a lot of Paris, France fucking guys voting.
Spivac is either going to eat Gane asshole first in front of his family, like a seal.
Oh, yeah.
Or
it's going to rip
Or
his
Gane
seal
is just
skin
going
off.
to pat, circle, run away. Pat, run away. And not get taken down. And maybe put him away late 4th, 5th round.
I'd like to see Gane come out and put on a clinic.
Me too. I would too.
That'd be great.
I
think Polar Bear's got to eat. And I think Polar Bear's going to eat.
You know, I'm flipping back. I'm picking Gane. I'm picking Gane. Spivac's just not. He hasn't been here at this level.
I'm going to preface this by saying I want Gane to win, but I am going to pick the Polar Bear.
I'm not betting.
I would not bet on this fight.
On money line, at least. I mean,
Spivac the dog. I'm not mad. Or the favorite. No, wait, he's the dog. Sorry.
Dog.
I wouldn't. I mean, you want to throw a
riding
couple
the Polar
bucks
Bear.
down
If
on
you're
that?
Chad, you'd love that.
I'm riding the Polar Bear. Polar bears don't give up. They swim hundreds of miles for food. And he's going to find
He's
it.
doing that. I mean, not swimming, but he's
gonna
going hundreds
find
of
it.
miles.
No, he swam there.
He's going to find
across
it.
Europe
Yeah.
They swim
through the rivers.
chasing that seal.
Through the sewer systems.
Yes.
Through the what they have in
Like-
Italy, the
Like the fucking it clown. What's his name?
Italy
Pennywise.
with the boats and the. You know what I'm talking about?
I think
The
that's
Riviera?
in Italy too.
Isn't that called the Riviera or
No.
something? Oh,
No,
that's
I
in
said
San
Italy.
Antonio, isn't it?
Hold on. What are you talking about? Like
You get on the boat and the
Right.
guy they bounce off buildings
and
and
you
stuff.
like make out with your wife or
That's in
whatever.
Italy, right? I thought it was called like the French Riviera or something. That's in France too, isn't
Is it France?
I think that's a place.
I've only been to the one in Vegas.
They're called. I keep wanting to say the trenches, but it's not the trenches.
No. Yeah, give it a goog.
I mean this
Because
is
Vegas
super
has
important.
their replica version of it.
Italian
River boat ride. Riverwood boat.
That's not
That's an
it.
Italian job right there.
What is it called?
Gondola?
No. Fuck that
actually.
map.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter. Anyways,
No, I think I need to know now.
Italian.
Is it in Italy or France?
I think it's Italy.
And
Type
Italy.
in French Riviera.
If that's right, I'm going to be upset because that just
they're not called the Rivieras though.
That's the coastline of France. It says
the coastline.
Yeah, that's water.
Like the ocean.
They got boats.
That's wrong.
I was close.
Italian, dude. It's right there.
Italian river boats. The list of rivers.
I don't even know if it's
so
actually like a
the one
river.
in Vegas is at the Venetian, and they call it the gondola ride. Type in Italy gondola.
Gondola ride.
But what? A gondola is not the name I'm thinking. It's like a little skinny boat like that. You got some fucker paddling for you, and you just hang out, right?
Yeah, it's called a gondola.
Yeah, but there's like a different name for it. Maybe it's not. Maybe it is the gondola.
They called it the Venetian
Yeah,
something.
that guy. Then with the striped shirt.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Venice.
Yeah, go up. It said Venetian
Italy.
something.
That's the Vegas one. It's in fucking Venice.
All the way up.
Venice of Italy gondola. That's it.
Keep going. Keep going.
It's the top.
It's way up there. I said top. Yeah. Hold on. Don't
Venice,
move.
Italy.
It's called the Venetian something.
That's in Vegas.
Yeah, but Venice.
But
is
there's
Venetian.
Venice.
Oh, sorry.
Idiot.
Sorry. I thought you were talking about the casino.
Canals.
The Grand Canal.
The
Yeah.
canals is what
Motherfucker.
Canals was the word I was trying to think
Yes, me too.
Sewer system.
of. All right, we're back.
That's where the polar bear swam. He swam from Italy
Yep.
to.
That's how we got there. Yeah.
He's going to get on that gondola and eat a seal. A French
A
one.
big fucking seal.
Mm-hmm.
What does bone gamine mean?
I don't know.
I think I
thought it was
Sorry,
new.
French seal.
I thought it was bone gaming.
It literally means
It's
fur
Twitch
seal.
channel.
Yeah. Ben gaming.
Seal
That's
pup.
what it should be. Ben gaming.
Bon Gaiman means seal pup.
Good
It's a
kid,
good kid.
or great kid. It also can mean mischievous or playful.
I like.
Oh, wow.
I like Ciryl Playful Gone.
Ciryl,
The best
great
meme.
kid.
The best meme ever is like what? Damn, I have to find it. But basically, it's saying like cereal's gone. Like
I've seen it.
you know what I'm saying? I can't forget the context and what it is, but
Yeah, it's not that great.
it's fucking hilarious. Shut up.
All right. Anything else here?
Yep. Ride the polar bear.
He's a pretty solid card, really.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are we podding this?
It's next weekend at like 11 a.m. or something.
So that's perfect time.
Didn't you say you had something to do?
Yeah, I'll be on a river float.
Why? Labor Day?
Been planned forever, yeah.
Who goes to water stuff on a holiday like that?
I don't know.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, it didn't make any sense.
I
don't even
like
water.
the cards during the day.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice. Kind of frees up, your night. To,
Yeah.
Exactly.
Since we're huge partiers.
I'm a big day drinking guy.
All right.
Polar bears.
I'm a man, right?
Yep. Ciryl Gane, Serghei Spivac, a bunch of French people.
Patty!
It'd be a fun card. The French fans, I mean, they were literally the last country like on the planet to legalize MMA, so their fan base loves this shit. So.
Wee wee. Polar bears. If I knew how to say polar bear in French, I'd say it.
We'll work
Can
on
you
that.
say it in
Spanish?
Where's he from?
Him?
No, Spivac.
Moldova.
Moldova.
Say it in
Moldovan.
Moldovish.
Moldovan?
They
I
probably
don't-
speak Russian.
I don't know. That's a weird one.
Thanks for watching. At HOR Podcast on Instagram, at HungoverHandWrite on TikTok. Like and subscribe. Comment on this video if you agree with our picks, especially if you're French. We want to hear from you. We'll see you next time around.
Peace.
Later.